Just by coming here and supporting the zoo, you guys are actually supporting field work that goes on in the field, but also some of the work that we do here at the zoo. We're really involved with a lot of our native species like bog turtle, black bears that are in the area, and believe it or not, there are black bears in Maryland, which is pretty cool. And then of course, all of our international efforts like Polar Bear International. We do a lot of work with elephants in Africa, with sand cob in South Africa, which has to deal with the South African penguins and things like that. So everything that you guys do and you come here and you learn about and you make connections with these animals ultimately will help their wild cousins in the end as well.
That every little bit makes a difference, whether you're just recycling or you're spreading the message or you're donating your time towards conservation efforts, every little bit really adds up and really makes a difference.
I would like to teach them all the amount of money we put into different conservation programs and the education that we try and bring out to the public, that we're just not here so that you can see the animals. These animals are ambassadors for their species.
So I work with our Panamanian golden frogs, and we are doing a lot of work with them. We are breeding them so that hopefully one day they can be reintroduced into the wild. And I think that is something that frogs are not always people's favorite animal that they come to the zoo to see. So I think that might be something that people don't learn when they're here.
We care for more animals than just what you see right here in front of you every day. And that the research we do here on grounds helps animals across the world.
A lot of species that are alive and on the planet today are because of human interactions, because of zoos, their research, their ability to work in the field, that we are dedicated to our animals no matter if they're in our care or not in the wild. So
I think it would be that a lot of the things that we know about animals, captive or wild, and a lot of the research that's done is very dependent on zoo animals. We are able to do a lot in a lot more non-invasive ways than you can do with wild animals. Our polar bear AI procedure that we've now done twice has been a great example. Those scientists are able to come in and learn things that are going to be invaluable in understanding the reproductive systems of those species. And we obviously are able to do that in a way that is going to be much more comfortable for the animal versus doing some of these things on wild animals.
I guess it would be like support your zoo. Like when you come to the zoo, you're supporting conservation and the efforts that we make here not only help the animals that we have here at the zoo, but their wild counterparts, which is so important. We're constantly involved in research projects that are not only benefiting these guys, but benefiting their wild cousins. So come and support your zoo, because by supporting your zoo, you're supporting conservation.